Hello, welcome back to Drag Me Back to Hull. It has been a while, I do apologise about that. I had a little break from Football Manager for a couple of weeks because I just didn't really feel like playing Football Manager. But we're back. We're back on the bus. The bus. It's not a bus, it's get. We're back. That's the main thing. And let's start off with what's been happening. So, you remember, was it the last game, the first game of the season? Something like that. I think it was the end of the transfer window, round about here somewhere, where we maybe drew. No, we lost to Arsenal. Yes, the saltiness. Then we lost 4-2 to Manchester City as well. Well, we scored 2 goals. Leigh Griffiths is back. He's back in the goals. Then we beat Norwich 1-0, where, yeah, you can see, red cards everywhere. That's a recurring theme you'll notice as well, especially with Claudio Jacob. The next game against Liverpool, 3-2. We really deserve something out of this game. We played very well, apart from Joel Ward, who didn't really feel like it, I guess. Jack Wilshere scored 2 for Liverpool, because Football Manager happened. But Leigh Griffiths again with 2 goals. Then we went to Chelsea, and Gilherme, the replacement for Claudio Jacob, he got himself sent off, didn't he? Lost 2-0. Didn't really put up much of a fight. It's a bit annoying. Yeah, but then, since then, we found our system. All of these games, we're sort of trying to figure out what we were doing in life, and now we've sort of settled into a system, and we're looking at our mid-table mediocrity. 1-0 winning in Southampton, thanks to our own goal. 2-2 draw with Sunderland, which you could say they had. You can see they had 10 men, but at the end of the day, it's Sunderland, and in my game, for some reason, Sunderland are a Europa League challenging side. Who knows what's going on for some why? Middlesbrough, we beat them 2-0. Was pretty easy. Evandro, Evandro, the Brazilian, the Brazilian superstar we had from last year. Oh, what a legend he was! He scored. It was his first start, I think, one of his first starts of the year, playing as the trequartista, which is, you'll see in a minute, part of our system. He scored, and then of course, Evandro got himself a damaged cruciate ligament injury. He's out for 7 to 8 months, and considering he's 31, it's probably the end of his career. These are only going to deteriorate, especially 7 to 8 months out. That's the rest of the season. It's a real shame. I really feel for the lad. In other news, yes, a takeover finally happened. And, well, they are a bit rude at the minute. Not really sure. This man and his investors took over Hull. Goodbye, Mr. Assam Alam. No, what's this guy's name? I've forgotten already. Norman Smurthwaite. It's a good name. Apparently Norman has links with Brazil. Very strong links. And he wants to replace me. He doesn't yet, is what he said. He says he's been putting more money into the transfer budget. I haven't seen it yet. But he also... he says it's his intention to appoint a new manager. He will consider letting me keep my job. So there's that lingering now as well. So this is it. Yeah, it's pretty standard, isn't it? Really, 4-2-3-1. But the real genius, it's not genius at all. It's really actually very standard. Basically, what we're doing. 4 at the back at the minute. Tagliafico, Keane Maguire, the starting centre-back partnership at the minute. Evans and Davies sort of didn't help themselves. I mean, Davies is in decent form. Evans hasn't really done much to warrant starting for most, but Maguire and Keane are in good form. Keane's been a very good signing since coming along. Ward and Debussy rotate, and they compete to see who's better at not sucking. So far, Joe Ward is slightly better at not sucking. Tagliafico and Robertson do the same thing, although I'm sure Robertson will hit some form soon. He's a good player. He just needs a bit of time. In the middle, we have a ball winner and a box-to-box. Jacob is back because is Gilherme? He's not suspended anymore. That's good. But Christoph Ayer, who was playing there for a couple of games, is injured. But he might be back for the Stoke game because I've just realised we're actually 14 days away. Box to box, Grujic has been playing because Jurgen Klopp was like on the blower to me like, "Oi lad, play my boy." Is it still Jurgen Klopp? Who knows who's managing Liverpool at this stage? I mean, Jack Wilshere is there, so. Then we play a 3 here, which is an advanced playmaker attack on the left. Gnabry's fitted into that role nicely. That's his thing now. He does that. He owns that. And just, yeah, the playmaker's out on the left. Druisi, or whoever's behind the striker, is the trequartista, or however you say that. Just doing their thing behind the striker. Pavon, or whoever's on the right, as inside forward, cutting in. These two on the wings are told to roam from their position. And who is up front is the complete forward who helps get on the end of moves and sort things out in general. Batshuayi's been getting a few games recently because he's got a bit of form, but Leigh Griffiths, as always, is a goal machine for us. So these two are swapping in and out of the team, Willie and Nilly. Of course, the other striker we did buy in the summer was Druisi, but he can play the trequartista role quite well behind the striker as well. So he's doing that at the minute. Hooray for us. It's standard, fluid. Retain possession, look for the overlap, stay on your feet, higher tempo. Stay on your feet's a new one after Claudio Jakob decided he hates everybody's legs. 2 red cards already this season. And we're defending set pieces, just thought you might want to know. We should probably get to that game in 14 days, so I'll meet you there. Just a quick update, managed to make it 7 days, and I'm allowed to stay. Yeah, thanks Norman. Cheers mate. The embargo's been lifted. We've got a month until the transfer, a month, 2 months, something like that, until the transfer window. Also, while you've been away, Harry Maguire got injured. He's out for like 2 months. So here's how we line up for that Stoke game. It's Jakubovic in goal, Robertson, Keane, Evans and Ward start as a back 4. Jakob was the ball winner. Please don't break their legs. Just one day, Jakob. Grujic as the box-to-box, and then Gnabry, Druisi and Pavon link up with Griffiths up front. Let's do this. Alright, so it's time for the team talk. Yeah, avenge it. Whatever we did, whatever happened against Stoke. I don't remember. Right, so I've just seen Gnabry give it away after we won it back. So, let's concentrate. Free kick Keane to Jakob, who hammers it forward towards Gnabry in hope more than actual attempted passing. And it's back at us again. Berahino moving forward calmly, carefully. Shaqiri calmly, carefully. Shoots, and it's straight at Jakubovic, but at this stage what we're going to do is we're going to go counter because they do seem to be coming at us a lot. Robertson to Gnabry with the throw in into Griffiths. Can he get turning at the shot away? He does, and Butland has to get down quickly. Come out it again, but Pavon collects it well on his chest. Pavon, I mean, what the fuck are you doing, Pavon? Pavon, we need to have words, boy. Christian Pavon deciding 17 dribbling is not enough, and he'll try and just pass his way out of danger, which has led to us nearly conceding there. Grujic, can we leave? Yep, good stuff. I now twitch for the free kick while this is going on quickly. Just going to drop a bit back because we seem to be overrun a little bit and constantly making mistakes at the back. This is what happens when you lose Harry Maguire and you have to put Johnny Evans in. Oh, that should have been a goal. I'm not saying I regret signing Johnny Evans, but I regret signing Johnny Evans. Grujic to Jakob, though. Those two midfielders, can they link up well? Grujic and Aya worked really well. I mean, Gnabry's decided passing, not really his thing today, okay? But we get the ball back nonetheless. Keane, what can he do with it? Don't always give it to Johnny Evans, who's actually found a pass to Pavon. Pavon, can he work his way up the field now? The inside forward, he's got 3 players around him. None of them his friends. He gets the ball over towards Grujic, though. Grujic picks it up well. and he's got a player in front of him, passes to Gnabry, well, Gnabry with a little touch to Druisi, who decides he doesn't want it. Butland hammers it forward towards Arnautovic, but Robertson collects it well. Gnabry, can he make a better pass this time? Druisi, can he not lose the ball? He doesn't, gives it to Gnabry. Gnabry looking for a pass, runs down the centre, has a long shot, and Butland's forced into the save there. Oh, the corner's... Oh, Jesus, I was adjusting my seating position, and the corner nearly went straight into the back of the net. However, it did not. Pavon with a free kick late in the half. Grujic gives it to Gnabry, who gives it to Jakob. Jakob with a little backheel to Druisi. Druisi across to Pavon, who has a bang from there. So saved again. First half, it happened. Not too pleased, not too disappointed. We're going to bring Ayer on for Grujic, because Grujic is absolutely exhausted. Didn't have the best first halves. Let's say... unlucky so far. Unlucky, yeah, that's motivated them. They love it. I'm going to give them a little passion as well, yeah. I really believe in you. You fucking... Come on now. Believe. Look at all the belief that's surging through them, apart from Aries just come and doesn't really know what's happened yet. Belief in the faces of this team. Eric Peters with a throw-in. Ward clears. Imbula picks it up. Imbula to Kalou. Centre mid. Who knew? Arnautovic on the right-hand side, coming to the centre, gives it to Bojan with a great ball to Vidal, who's in way too much space. That's a goal. I mean, who's not marking Vidal there? It's Serge Gnabry, of course. He's been a bit of a disappointment this game, hasn't he? I've been trying to show off my new tactic. 56 minutes in, Batshuayi is on. Pavon and Gnabry have been shit as well, so Martinez comes on, and those two switch around. So Gnabry goes out right. Martinez sits in as the advanced playmaker. He's not as good at it, but Gnabry's not really shone himself in the glory today. So we'll have a go. Jakubovic punts it forward. Will Gnabry get there? No, but Ward will. Good tackle by Joe Ward. This time to Gnabry. Ayer on the pitch now. Druisi. There is Gnabry again. Gives it to Martinez, who's come inside. He knows what to do. Running from that position. Loses out to Vidal. Sorry, I had to pause it there. Thought I had something. If you can hear something, sorry about that. Loud people. Loud people. I mean, Johnny Evans, what the fuck are you doing? Please. Please never do that again, Johnny Evans. Look what's happened, Johnny Evans. God, he's bad. Oh, what have I done? Oh, it's gonna be bad. Vidal's getting too much space out there every time, and it just gives Arnautovic more space. And now Cameron has somehow managed to get a shot into the shins of some man who's on my team, who I should really be paying more attention. Vidal, stop getting so much space. There we go. Ayer's on the pitch now. I trust Ayer more than most of my centre mids at the minute, and he's 19 years old. He's the future of this club, and I'll say that for nothing. 70 minutes in, we are going to have to go for a bit of a more standard approach, because the counter-attacking clearly isn't working, and I've sat on my foot for too long there. That was that noise was. The ball comes out towards Arnautovic. Hector picks it up. Fuck's sake, could somebody mark this prick? Thank you, Martinez. Don't mess it up now. Robertson, back to Jakubovic, who punts it long. Gnabry will actually get onto that. Gnabry gets tackled heavily by Cameron, but he's up at his feet again. Good to see. Ayer, back from his injury, gives it to Gnabry again. Gnabry into Martinez, into Druisi. Druisi to Batshuayi. Batshuayi, back to Martinez, who gives it to Gnabry. Gnabry out to Batshuayi. Batshuayi gives it to Druisi. Druisi with a shot. Butland saves. Another highlight for Stoke here. It's going to be a lot quieter now, because I just realised what the hour is of the day that I'm recording this. Let me tell you, it's late. Later than I imagined it would be. Also, still 1-0 down, not the best. So, we're going to try something. What that is yet, I haven't decided. With 10 minutes left of the game, we should probably close down Vidal at some point. Also, it's over. Fuck. Fuckity fuckity fuck. Stoke aren't even that good. It's annoying, really. Because we've given them a close run game. It's just clear-cut chances. They didn't even score from clear-cut chances. Ah, shit. Let me tinker. Right, we switched to a lot higher pressing, short passing, quick game. And we've also asked to close down Vidal, the right back. Unfortunately, we just don't really want to, apparently. So we're just going to pass it back to the goalkeeper and see what he can do. Hey, isn't that the plan? Whoa! Yeah, it's going well. Yeah, that's not going well. Free kick with 2 minutes left to go. I guess so, unless that went in, this was pretty much game over. And there we have it, a 2-0 loss. God, I'm good at choosing the games, aren't I? Not happy with that, actually. Not at all. Played shit, quite frankly. But yeah, that wraps up another episode. Maybe next time I'll be able to show you a win. When that'll be? Probably the end of January, when we'll catch up. Because like I said, I'm expecting this season to be mid-table. If anything else happens or goes wrong, like it has been doing for most of the season, and we do end up in a relegation battle, which is looking more and more likely. I'm hoping it will be a mid-table, boring season. And if that is the case, then we will meet back at the end of January, around the Norwich or Chelsea games. Hopefully that's what happens. I'll see you there.